Welcome to Hope for Homes. We are so excited to have you here to celebrate with us, and we have so much to share. When it comes to what we've been up to this past year, we have a lot to talk about, but there's a specific partnership that we are extremely excited to share. Family Promise Montco, PA and Family Promise of the Main Line have officially joined together to become one stronger, united Family Promise. Together, we can do so much more. We can reach more families, create more relationships, and see more change in the lives of our neighbors. For families like Janae and her kids.
We were transitioned. We were supposed to move into a different place. I was working with a realtor out of Delaware County, and that ended up going way wrong. So we were in a hotel until I couldn't afford it anymore. And I called 211 and got connected with Street Outreach, and they connected me with Miss Beth, and thank God for Miss Beth.
Together, we are creating a future where families have the resources, dignity, and hope they deserve. Over the past year, Family Promise was reminded often that it only takes an instant for everything to change, for better or for worse. Here at Family Promise, our mission is to be there for both, to support families when they find themselves without access to food or housing, and to celebrate with them as they find permanent housing. Life is a journey, one that no one should have to walk alone. In 2025, over 500 people in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania were found experiencing homelessness. Some were evicted, some working full-time and still don't make enough money to pay rent. And through whatever housing crisis families may face, we are ready to walk alongside those families as they take those first steps towards independence, no matter their beliefs, race, where their family comes from, who they love, how they express themselves, or whatever their ability. But you may be thinking, how exactly does that work? Well, I'd love to share a bit about our programs. We are stronger together. When we join resources, build connections, and open new doors, we can support even more of our neighbors. That's why this partnership between Family Promise Montco, PA and Family Promise of the Main Line is so important, and why we are so excited to keep moving forward together. One way families become connected to Family Promise is through the Interfaith Hospitality Network, a program at the core of our work. This emergency shelter program is made possible with the kindness of local faith communities across Montgomery County and the Main Line, who open their doors to provide safe shelter, meals during the week, and support families. While in the program, families meet with a case manager, create a housing plan, save money, and are supported as they take their first steps towards independence. Preparing for school lunches or cooking dinner is hard enough without the weight of facing homelessness. And have you seen the price of groceries? For many families, the choice isn't between whether or not breakfast will be better with eggs or cereal. Rather, should their last paycheck be put towards rent or any food? It's an impossible choice, one that no family should have to face. But for those families that do, we welcome them at the Family Promise Food Pantry. Open for both in-person and drive-through shopping, the food pantry provides fresh produce, shelf-stable food, personal care items, and cleaning supplies to folks in need across Montgomery County. But what if you can't make it during distribution hours? Well, we thought about that too. Food lockers are ambient, refrigerated, and frozen spaces that allow folks to pick up food and other basic needs on their schedule, furthering accessibility, self-sufficiency, and dignity for those who have too much on their minds and not enough on their dinner plate. This year at the pantry, 204,187 pounds of food were distributed to clients. 2,576 people from 676 households and 59 area zip codes accessed food at the pantry. Sometimes with the support from Family Promise, families can move from emergency shelter right to permanent housing, but sometimes they need a little extra support. Transitional and supportive housing has been a program of Family Promise for over 30 years. In the 12 apartments across Montgomery County, families can work towards independence while continuing case management, saving money, increasing their credit score, and finding stability. This year, we had the opportunity to update the facade of Hope Gardens. This renovation helps us further towards accessibility and keep families safe, providing dignity so families can focus on their future rather than the past. Between both interfaith hospitality networks, transitional and supportive living, 120 people participated in our housing programs. 14,920 bed nights of shelter were provided to clients. But the support doesn't end there. We want to see families break the cycle of homelessness, so we also provide additional support. Our graduate aftercare program provides support and connection to resources for families that have come through one of our housing programs. This could be some holiday cheer as a part of the holiday giving program, or rental assistance as a part of the prevention, diversion, and stabilization program. Between all of our supportive programming, 24 families participated in the graduate self-sufficiency program. 57 families were supported by the holiday giving program, and 19 families were able to remain in their homes, avoiding eviction and homelessness. Across all of our programs, we have supported folks across 77% of the zip codes in Montgomery County. We also know how important it is to lift up the voices of lived experience and make it a priority to include these voices through volunteers, leadership on the board of directors, on our team, and when we advocate for change in Harrisburg. This year, 19 volunteers and staff attended a day of advocacy in Harrisburg. 1,302 volunteers supported our programs, and 74 businesses, congregations, and community partners from across Montgomery County and the Main Line joined us. Every year, we are blown away by the kindness and commitment of our community. We know thank you isn't a big enough phrase for the thousands of people that have made the decision to uplift their neighbors. But to everyone that volunteered, donated, shared, and supported Family Promise, thank you, thank you, thank you. And in this next year, we invite you to join that community. There's so many ways to get involved. You could make a meal, volunteer in the office, help us keep our spaces clean and safe, host a donation drive with your community, provide funds to help us meet the growing needs of those who are food or housing insecure, or share our story on social media. Our history is something to be proud of, but together, our future is even brighter. So thank you for joining us, raising your paddle, and partnering with us as we address homelessness and hunger, one family at a time.